As I've been telling you all week, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican Congresswoman, now wants to be taken seriously. And unfortunately, it's looking increasingly like corporate media is going to help her. There's a really good article in Salon by Amanda Marcotte, which makes a lot of the points that we've been making on the show this week about Marjorie Taylor Greene. And Amanda writes, quote, Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to be a mainstream Republican now. Sadly, the media will let it happen. Greene is walking the path laid by the Tea Party, in which today's extremists become tomorrow's new GOP normal. This is a really good article, and it points out a few different things. One of them is that there's no real daylight between the two factions. In other words, the two factions we're talking about are the pro-Kevin McCarthy, pro-Trump people, and the anti-Kevin McCarthy, pro-Trump people. Remember, as I told you yesterday and the day before, you used to have pro and anti-Trump Republicans. The anti-Trump Republicans are still there, but now the pro-Trump Republicans have divided into two, the ones that wanted Kevin McCarthy to be speaker and the ones that did not. Amanda Marcotte writes in this article that there is a very good chance that corporate media is going to allow Marjorie Taylor Greene to rebrand herself in this way that she is trying to do. It's extraordinarily important that we not be fooled by this redemption tour of sorts that Marjorie Taylor Greene now is on. Her perspective is, now that Kevin McCarthy is speaker, I voted for the speaker, Republicans are in power, I can either go the way of being kind of one of these agitators like Lauren Boebert, who she's very much in a war with at this point in time, or I can be cozy with power. I can get back on committees, and that's very appealing to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She is clearly desperate for power, and part of this may even be starting to think about continuing to lobby to be Donald Trump's vice presidential running mate. The other thing, and this is not about, oh, everyone's a fascist. That's not what I'm saying. But when we think about authoritarianism and fascist wannabes and dictator wannabes, fascists will often do these rewriting of their own history, realignments, these sort of redemption tours, if you allow them to do it. They will sort of mention some of my past views were either mistakes or jokes, which I regret. Marjorie Taylor Greene did that on Sunday, where she said, I got sucked into some stuff on the internet, like it happens to everybody. And if you allow them, they will rewrite their own history. Marjorie Taylor Greene is desperate for power. She's desperate for credibility and recognition after being a joke removed from committees and essentially a laughingstock for 2 years. And she's probably angling for some position of higher power. It could be within Congress. It could be as Donald Trump's running mate. She wants to go from Jewish space lasers to I'm normal. I fell for some stuff, but please forgive me. Now I'm really a mainstream Republican, just like Mitt Romney or something like that. Corporate media should not allow her to get away with that. And I have been careful when we talk about George W. Bush. And I say, listen, if you put up a video of George W. Bush and you put up a video of Trump, obviously George W. Bush seems normal compared to Trump. But let's not allow his reputation to be rehabilitated when he did horrible things as president. And the media, corporate media, should not allow Marjorie Taylor Greene to get away with what she is very obviously trying to do. Like Amanda Marcotte writes, I'm worried they will let her get away with it, but let's hope it doesn't happen. Plastic is everywhere we look, and not enough is being done about it. 100 billion plastic bags are used and thrown away every year, but you can help make a change. Our sponsor, Hold On, makes trash and kitchen bags that are heavy-duty, plant-based, non-toxic, and 100% home compostable, which means they break down in weeks rather than decades. They don't fill up our landfills. They don't pollute our oceans. Their Zip Seal kitchen bags come in sandwich or gallon bag sizes to fit your needs. And the best part about Hold On bags is they work. I use them at home. They're just as good as all of the name brand bags. You fill them up, they stretch, and they don't break. Everybody uses trash bags and freezer bags. If you care about the planet, you can do something by using Hold On bags instead, and it's a really easy way to do your part. Go shop plant-based bags to replace single-use plastics all over your home. You'll save 20% when you go to holdonbags.com/Pacman and use the code Pacman. The link is down below.